Sup, is Snowflake here with her first top 10 she did in a while. This top 10 will be about what I find to be the best things about Pixie Hollow, and may include stuff from both the original Pixie Hollow and FairyABC. So let's get started. The number 10 reason to love Pixie Hollow is Pixie Hollow's minigames. I love the minigames. The best part about them is that they actually seem to have a purpose in the game rather than just being plain minigames. The minigames are supposed to represent jobs the fairies have, so it feels like you're actually a fairy doing her task. In my opinion, it feels the most like that in Firefly Light Up. The minigames even have a different host based on what talent the job matches to. Also, the minigames are very fun and easy to understand. It seems like just as much effort is put into the minigames than the rest of the game. Number 9 only applies to FairyABC, but FairyABC is 100% free. You can do everything in the game and pay literally no money. Sure, the original Pixie Hollow was strict on free players, but FairyABC isn't allowed to charge money as it would be illegal. But if you don't want to pay a membership, can't afford a membership, or play other games, you can still experience all the fun FairyABC has to offer, and that's a great reason why you should definitely check it out. Number 8 is the fact that Pixie Hollow has really beautiful graphics. You can tell that Disney put a lot of effort in the meadow design. The meadows have so many little details that we always take for granted. It was so much fun to fly around the meadows just to look at the little details. They're actually the reason why I immediately fell in love with Pixie Hollow back in 2008. There are even hidden Mickeys in the game. I like how each meadow has its unique touch while still relating to its season at the same time. Number 7 are Pixie Hollow's events. I always look forward to Pixie Hollow's events. Because the game is based off the Tinkerbell movies, the changing of the seasons are heavily celebrated, which makes you look forward to the seasons changing even if you don't live in an area where the seasons really change. I love how many of the event decorations are nature inspired, with some of my personal favorites being the heart canopy flowers for the Fairy Friendship Festival and the gourd lanterns for the Animal Masquerade. I like how the events are fairy versions of mainly at holidays like Easter, and Pixie Hollow celebrates Never Doves in that. The interactive features and quests in the events are really fun, and I loved how you actually get to interact with famous fairies like Tinkerbell in these events. Number 6 is one of my favorite parts of the game, Pixie Hollow's quests. It gives a great opportunity to explore all of Pixie Hollow's features, from the minigames to the gathering to the crafting. If you are new to Pixie Hollow and want to explore what it has to offer, I'd recommend doing the quest. You can also earn an awesome reward for completing a quest, and there are even quests you're encouraged to complete on the mainland for badges. Number 5 is community, and it's why most people love this game. Pixie and FairyABC have a great community, and many people have made great friends there. Sure, there are bad people, but all games have bad people. The game has great creative people, and if you are creative in any way, then you can easily find people you have something in common with. Number 4 is basically the sole facts that Pixie Hollow is a Disney Fairies game, and that honestly makes the game amazing for me. First of all, you're a fairy, and who wouldn't want to be a magical fairy? The game feels magical because of it. You also get to interact with Tinkerbell and her friends, and that's awesome. I just love how, just like in the movies, there are realms for each of the 4 seasons, which is something I find to be really unique about this game. Each meadow is unique and perfectly reflects their season at the same time, and it's nice how you can experience all the seasons throughout the entire year. I also like how you get to choose your talent, which is something many other games don't have, and it affects things like your starter home, wing color, and the order in which you earn the talent skills, and it just makes you feel like a fairy, and it's something which I personally love about this game. So, many people love making friends in Pixie Hollow. It's the reason why most people love this game. But there's a lot of really fun stuff to do with friends other than just chatting, and I hope these things will return to FairyABC. You can play multiplayer games, explore the wilderness, and do all the things Pixie Hollow adds to encourage socializing, such as the parties. People also love to host fun fashion contests and roleplay events, which is something people in FairyABC do actually. You won't have trouble finding places where there's people to interact with in some way, even if it's for a short time. And as someone that's bad at socializing, that's one of Pixie Hollow's best features, because it encourages friendship. What I find to be the second best thing about Pixie Hollow is the unique currency, actually. And it's one of my absolute favorite things about Pixie Hollow and why I love the game so much. Most games have a simple kind of currency like coins, and you're basically supposed to obtain as many of them as possible so you can buy a lot of things. But Pixie Hollow's ingredient currency is very unique. There are multiple varieties of nature-inspired ingredients which vary in rarity, and different items in shops will ask for different ingredients. It's also cool how, in addition to earning them from games, they can be found in the meadows, and it's sometimes fun to gather a bunch of random ingredients, and different ingredients can be found in different meadows. In this game, you have to focus on obtaining a variety of ingredients, and there are even badges for collecting the different ingredients. One of the best things about Pixie Hollow that didn't make the list are the badges Pixie Hollow has. I think the badge system is a great idea. Like, other games have it, but I still really like it. Pixie Hollow doesn't have any storyline, but the badges give great goals to work on, ranging from easy to very difficult. And if you manage to earn one of the challenging badges that takes a while to earn, it's a beautiful badge to be proud of. And Pixie Hollow's badges are so pretty that I've even created some of my own badges. Okay, now let's get to number 1. The best thing about Pixie Hollow is obviously the creativity. The people in Pixie Hollow are very creative, and if you enjoy anything creative, you'll fight right into the community. Pixie Hollow encourages creativity by setting all those outfit and home design contests. In the Hollow, a lot of people did, and still do, fashion contests, and the outfits created from these are very good. Even though the outfits are sold in sets, you're encouraged to mix and match. I love the feature where you can dye outfits and decor because it gives a lot more options, and there are so many beautiful colors. Why not finish your outfit with a hairstyle? I like how, unlike most games, Pixie Hollow has hair fronts and hair backs, and you can mix and match them, and there are so many to choose them. There are so many natural and unnatural hair colors as well, and I love how you can even add highlights in the original Pixie Hollow, which just increases the variety, and I hope it returns on FairyABC. The Fairy creation also has a lot of options, including the option to change your height. You can also choose your wings, and FairyABC now has hundreds of wings you can choose from, and you can make them any color. If you prefer drawing, Pixie Hollow had art contests and an art gallery. Many people post their drawings on FairyABC now, and if you're a writer, you can even submit a story and poem and try again in the Pixie postings. You can also post your stories on the forum, and I actually post my stories on my FairyABC blog. Overall, Pixie Hollow is the perfect site for creative people, and is probably the best thing about this game and my number 1 pick. Thank you so much for watching this video, and feel free to leave a comment on your favorite thing about Pixie Hollow. And You can even request other ideas for videos I can create. I love to hear them. So thank you for watching and fly with you later.